Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavericks, fresh off their sweep of the Los Angeles Lakers, back in action tonight.
So you lose out on the constant battle, and this is a Maverick team that had tremendous rhythm.
And there's that tremendous shooter in Dirk Nowitzki.
He works like a champion every day.
Here's Ibaka on Nowitzki, spins around him and throws it down. Ready, move. Nowitzki's got all 6 points.
In a wrestling match with his arms, block him out with his body.
Nowitzki again. 3 for 3, 8 points already. And the size of these guys in their shooting range. Nowitzki remains perfect.
Earlier, when Dirk Nowitzki catches the basketball, you've got to close the airspace and trust the help behind you. You allow there to be airspace. You allow him to lock and load and lift. You're in trouble. That's a recipe for disaster.
4 inches of space between him. The hand is already up. That's a joke how good that guy is.
Right. You see early in this game, Dirk Nowitzki, beautiful on the offensive end. Fade away, eliminates the contest because he's a 7-footer, and then putting the ball on the floor. Looking like Mike with the tongue out. 10 points for Dirk.
Perkins and Muhammad to help shore up the center position. Nowitzki comes off the screen.
You got to stay connected and look for help. Nobody helped him and allowed Dirk Nowitzki a direct line to the cup. A good job of executing by the Dallas Mavericks and a poor job by the Thunder. Mavericks on a 7-0 run. Loosen the reins and allow him to just play off.
Nowitzki with a hand in his face. 6 for 6 from the field. Kid tracks it down. That's Durant's first miss. Nowitzki cutting to the basket and a foul. Another beautiful pass. And the Mavericks go up by 3.
One of the best rebounding guards. Kid outlets to Marion. Marion finds the cutting Nowitzki. Great cut, great pass. Excellent finish.
And he balls. Collison now on Nowitzki. Off balance. Look at that touch. Holy mackerel.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals in Dallas. The hometown Mavericks lead the Oklahoma City Thunder 55-48 on the strength of Dirk Nowitzki's 21 points. 8 of 9 from the field, 5 of 5 from the line.
The gap, and here you see Ibaka's great defense, long length with the contest, but Dirk Nowitzki just too good and too skilled, able to see. Once again, fadeaway jump shot. That's a 7-footer. When you decide, okay, he's too much, we're going to double team, a willing passer. 2 passes away, finds Kidd and Jason Terry all by himself. They're playing pool up the double team. 3-ball corner pocket, getting it done on the offensive end.
Cephalosha doing his best. Oh, he banks it in. A little bit of everything from Dirk Nowitzki. 31 points in 26 minutes.
Run him and come over from the weak side to prevent his catch. But if you're just going to let him catch it at 8 to 10 feet, I mean, he's just going to make these shots. The 1-foot step back with a smaller guy, you have no shot.
And again, that's the shot he's practiced for years. Marion comes the other way. Nowitzki, little fake, pull up, puts it in. He is putting on a shooting clinic, 33 points, and Dallas back up by 11. And a technical foul has been handed out on Oklahoma City.
Dirk Nowitzki on the offensive end. Ball fake, get him in the air, and make him pay the price. It's the Dirk Nowitzki show. Mama, there goes that man. A thing of beauty.
Nowitzki is putting on a clinic.
And part of the clinic is fouling out everybody on the opposition. He's been fouled 10 times. He's 13 for 13 from the free throw line. He has 33 points. He is just such a difficult guard. If you play big on him, he faces you. You play small on him, he posts you. This guy is just so very difficult. Earlier in the week, Rick Carlisle called him one of the top 10 players of all time. Rick, come back to me, number 1. But He is one of the top players and one of the most unique players to ever play this game.
What a quarter for Dirk Nowitzki. 17 of his 38 points came in the third. He tied an NBA record by going 13 for 13 from the free throw line in that third quarter. He's putting on one of the best shooting performances in NBA playoff history. 10 of 12 from the field. It's in all 18 of his free throws. And the Mavericks lead by 11. Puts it up, puts it in. 44 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Timeout Thunder.
I tell you what, you will not see a better defensive effort for a guy that has given up 44 points than Serge Ibaka. This is great defense, just outstanding offense. Dirk Nowitzki, we talk about the greatest shooting 7-footer of all time, putting on a clinic. 44 big points.
Here's Ibaka on Nowitzki. Spins around him and throws it down. Nowitzki with a hand in his face. 6 for 6 from the field. Nowitzki cutting to the basket. And a foul. Nowitzki, little fake, pull up, puts it in. He is putting on a shooting clinic. Certainly one of the best shooting exhibitions in NBA playoff history. They could have given up early in this period when it was up to 16. And Nowitzki taking away their will sometimes. Nowitzki, it's good. Oh, 46 points.
If I'm Serge Ibaka, I'm naming my first son Dirk. This has been unbelievable. I mean, this is just so good. He has mastered his craft. Rick Carlisle might have underestimated him being in the top 10. He may be the top 5 of all time.
Now, I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to say.
No, I'm wrong, but I'm right. This guy, I'm watching something. Hey, how many better performances have you ever seen?
To get beaten, it should be Jason Kidd, Tyson Chandler, or Deshaun Stevenson making that shot. The only 2 legitimate shooters dressed in white is Terry and Nowitzki.
And Nowitzki automatic at the line. Now 23 for 23, 47 points. His playoff career high 50.
There should be a national holiday in Germany from now on.
It just may be. They'll be celebrating tonight. Unbelievable. Dorsberg.
Dirk, 48 points, 24 for 24 from the free throw line. On a night like this, what does the game feel like?
Well, I was really looking to shoot early and really was able to get my rhythm, made the first couple shots, and that's always big for a shooter. And after that, just kept attacking. I mean, my team was feeding me and had some matchups out there with some smaller guys, and was able to take advantage.
Once again, your bench went for over 50 points, including 12 straight by J.J. Barea. Describe his effort and that group's effort.
Yeah, that pick and roll was working there in the fourth quarter. We ran a straight side pick and roll or some high screen roll. He was able to get in the lane when they went under. He knocked some big threes in today, so it was big. Our bench has been great for us all season long, and they came through today.
Your performance almost overshadowed a great performance from Kevin Durant, but you held Russell Westbrook to a very low shooting percentage. That was one of your priorities. What did you do well against him?
Well, he's so good in the open court and transition. We as a team got to get back and try to load up on him because he's so quick and explosive off the dribble, and that's what we're trying to do. And Durant kept making plays. I mean, it was closer than we wanted to there in the fourth, but we came through with a big win.
When J.J. and the bench plays as well, and you're scoring at the clip you did, how difficult is Dallas to beat?
Well, we're a good team. If everybody is playing well, if we're attacking from all angles, I think we're tough to beat. That's how we've been winning all season long, playing solid defense, mixing some zone, rebound the ball, and offensively share the ball, make shots, and play off each other.
Dirk, congratulations. Mike.
Doris, a special player, put on a remarkable show here tonight at the American Airlines Center.
early going. Kevin Durant, we know what kind of guy he is.
Mama.
Yeah, mom's there. He goes over, gives her a little hug. Actually left the layup line to go over, give her a little hug and kiss. Dirk ready to go as well after his monumental Game 1 performance with 48 points. And here he comes. He was ready to go early. 3D, you said they needed to get off to a quick start.
Well, they did. I thought that they got out there and ran, got some stops. Anytime you get some alley-oops like this to get your crowd going, you feed off that energy.
Chandler with the slam there from J. Kidd, and then at the other end.
Oh, no, he didn't, Smitty. Oh, yes, he did.
On Brendan Haywood, and look at that, and the foul. He'd also get
right here, he says, Mark. Nerf who?
That's the camera's taking. That's supposed to.
Absolutely. How many times are we going to see this? We might
see it one more time, please.
Most replays in an NBA TV highlight.
Did you hear those cameras? Mama said, oh, baby, don't do it to him like that.
Enough of it. All right, let's
cook him a big dinner.
Let's go to the second quarter. And Oklahoma City did come back here. Harden with the interception on the Dirk pass. Maynard finishing. Oklahoma City goes up 37-35. Dirk finding Barea. Yes. The three-pointer ties it at 42.
Oh,
Westbrook turning it over.
That's Peja with the pick your pocket.
And then Dirk finds Chandler for the lay-in, 48-43. Another alley-oop. It's Kidd to Chandler again. The defense sloppy here for OKC.
You know, Jason Kidd is just playing at another level. Steals, assists, and buckets to start off this game.
Russell Westbrook with the three, and we talked about playing better. The coach was talking to him about it at halftime.
We move the ball, we get scores. We set screens, we get open shots. We get stops, we run and score. But we got to get stops, guys. You guys got it in you.
Would they have it in them? Third quarter, guess what? Dallas turning the ball over. Here's the kind of stops that coach wants. Cephalosha with the steal on Stevenson. Then Dirk. The pass goes out of bounds. Kevin Durant, he's the guy they went to. 24 points in the game for him as he hits it. 65-57 at that point.
This is a big play in the game. Good defense by Dallas, but you got to give Kevin Durant some more credit for keeping his poise and continue to play the game.
Well, Stevenson getting the charge there and then hits the three on the very next play, so we're tied at 65. Now, 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's the big play. Harden hits the three, fouled by Jason Terry. He'd make the free throw, a 4-point play. He had 23 points in the game. We go to the fourth. Dirk. 10 of 17 from the field, strong with the left hand, laying it in. But his first points of the second half, they kept the ball away from him. Misses here, and who is it at the other end?
James, old man game Harden.
Laying it in. Barea, not going to go away, but remember all that scoring in game one, just 11 points in this game. OKC still up 91-90. Durant over Stevenson, yes. It's a 5-point lead.
You can't teach that. You just got to have that in your arsenal.
Dirk loses the loose ball, gets the loose ball, gets blocked.
Nick Collinson was huge tonight off the bench for OKC.
And then it's Harden again with the shot clock winding down. Are you kidding me?
It looked like he was doing salsa.
4-point game. Last gasp for Dallas. Peja misses the three, and that's going to do it. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
I know, but that little dance move he had going on. You saw it, Mark?
I saw it. I had to describe the last shot there. 106-100 is the final. The Oklahoma City Thunder get the victory, and just a huge win for OKC on the road as they basically steal home court advantage.
We're back on Game Time. Highlights of Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. Series tied at 1 game apiece. Kevin Durant saying, I know you didn't play the fourth quarter of Game 2. Put it out of your mind. We got to win Game 3. Let's go. And they didn't go. Russell Westbrook comes out with the turnover. Kevin Durant in a moment here you're going to see with an air ball. OKC could not do anything offensively early.
No, not at all. That first quarter was miserable for the Thunder, especially coming back home. in their arena, they couldn't get it going. And you can see turnover, bad shots, and a lot of jump shots that they missed.
Russell Westbrook was called for a charge. Then he was later called for a defensive foul. 2 fouls in the first quarter. So he sat down. Eric Maynor comes in for him. Jason Kidd says, I don't care who's playing at point guard. I'm going to hit a 3. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists for Kidd. Marion was big, too.
Sean Marion was one of the keys. When they went small, when OKC went small, Sean Marion did a great job of posting up and attacking the glass.
End of the first quarter, Dallas led 27-12. Then it was Dirk to Brendan Haywood for the and one. Dallas started the second quarter on an 8-0 run. They built a 23-point lead. Russell Westbrook with the drive. Brendan Haywood with the block. Barea on the other end is going to feed Haywood, and he's going to finish it off.
Oh, it started off with Dirk Nowitzki doing a good job of accepting the double team, kicking it out to J.J. Barea. Defense off balance. J.J. got to the paint, found Haywood for an easy dunk.
More struggles for Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. KD, the great KD, back-to-back scoring champ. 2 of 10 in the first half, just 10 points. And then we continue on. Sean Marion with the steal. He throws it down. He had 18 points in the game, 12 at halftime. And at halftime, Dallas led 52-36. OKC had 5 assists in the first half.
Well, the problem was they couldn't get any stops, so they didn't get any fast breaks. And when they don't get fast breaks, they don't get the ball in the flow, and they don't get a lot of open jumpers. They have to play against strong defense.
Jason Kidd with the floater. Dallas up 20, and Kendrick Perkins takes it upon himself to call a timeout. Coach, have you ever seen this?
I've seen it before when I played, but I haven't seen it since I've been coaching. And
what if one of your players did that to you and took a second half timeout right there?
Well, we'd have to bleep out what I said.
I love it. But OKC and their fans didn't love it. Neither did Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick, I'm sorry. And then right here, Kevin Durant not hitting, and then Serge Ibaka with the air ball, gets his rebound, misses the lay-in. I mean, it's an offensive adventure going the wrong way for the Thunder.
It is, and you can see right here, Dallas just quick to the basketball. J. Kidd skips it, and uh-oh. Is that Deshaun Stevenson?
It was.
Give you the 3 signal.
It was. Kept alive by Chandler. He had 15 rebounds. Dallas led by 21 on that 3 by D. Steve, as they call him. And right here, Westbrook and Dirk kind of get into it. Watch it. Wait for it. Dirk kind of pushes him. Westbrook kind of slaps him. Technical foul on RW.
You got to keep your poise in those situations. You know they're going to find the second defender, so you got to stay poised and calm.
And then James Harden after the bucket. Smitty, what do you see here? Is Harden running into the elbow, or is Chandler giving it to him?
I see an acting career for James Harden after basketball.
They called a technical foul on Tyson Chandler. Can we play basketball, please? Yes, Kevin Durant. 24 points, 12 rebounds, but 7 of 22 from the field. But he had OKC within 14. The Thunder are still rolling. Kevin Durant with the steal. James Harden with the slam. OKC's down 12.
All you have to do is keep playing defense and keep coming down and executing.
Fear the beard. Russell Westbrook, he had 30 points. He played the entire fourth quarter for those of you scoring at home. Oklahoma City down 8.
Well, here's the pick and roll with Jason Terry. Nick Collison helped, threw back the dirt. He drove his momentum, got to the free throw line, and knocked it down.
10 of Dirk's 18 points in the fourth quarter. He put Dallas up 9. Nick Collison with the jam cuts the lead to 6. Here come the Thunder. But with the game there for the taking, OKC went 4 straight possessions without finding Kevin Durant.
Well, you have to find your best shooter, and you have to attack the basket in those situations and draw some help. If you get a layup, great. If not, you get your open shooter.
Like that, Jason Terry, dagger, ball game. Dallas wins. The final count, 93-87. The Thunder finished the game 1 of 17 from three-point range. They missed their first 16 threes until Russell Westbrook hit one very late in the basketball game. The bench for Dallas outscored the bench for OKC once again, 28-16. Dallas leads this series 2-1 with a wire-to-wire win here in Game 3. Dallas has won 4 straight on the road in these playoffs. They've won 8 of the last 9 in these playoffs overall. Durant and Westbrook combined for 54 points. That's the good news. The bad news, they shot 15 of 42. That's 36%. The team shot 36.5% in this Game 3 loss.
A packed house in Oklahoma City. These crazed fans hopeful that their Thunder will even things up in this Western Conference Finals tonight. Well, Oklahoma City finally has a lead. They didn't lead once in Game 3. It was a wire-to-wire victory for the Dallas Mavericks as Nowitzki ties the game up. Point put The Thunder just was so explosive to start. There weren't a lot of opportunities to hit so many shots. Nowitzki draws the foul, and he'll head to the line as Collison picks up his second.
And that's a big foul. Good job by Jason Terry.
Finishing. Terry trying to push it up the other way. Lead back up to 11. Nowitzki for three. He is shooting so well from downtown in the playoffs. 50%. He's over 50%. He's now 14 for 27.
Inch back in front of your defender.
Nowitzki, nice fake. Off the glass.
The ability to knock down that jump shot just makes a huge difference.
Oklahoma City shooting 65% from the field. Nowitzki, Haywood. Nice pass from Dirk Nowitzki. And Haywood with some big minutes off the bench. He's got 6 points.
We show those players when they comport themselves well going back to the bench and go back to them over and over. Why do we only show the book on the penetration?
Nowitzki to Sean Marion. Lost it. Picked up by Chandler. Nowitzki sets, fires, knocks it down. That was an ugly possession, but it ended in 2 points.
Talking about a shot fake, 7-footer at the three-point line. Gets him in the air. Not enough. Gets to his spot. Another shot fake. Selling the shot. That's a fundamental play. And then the fallback jump shot. Mavericks back in this game.
Westbrook on Nowitzki on the transition. And Nowitzki's so good at taking advantage of that.
That's bad defense, though, by Russell Westbrook. You want to stay.
Dirk Nowitzki. Durant with a block, but they call a foul. And he runs down the other end. Obviously not pleased as Nowitzki. 3 minutes gone by here in the third. Nowitzki, guarded by Ibaka, gets to the basket. Nothing quick about it, just
has everything you would want as far as being a playmaker. Now he's got to be a visionary and make those plays.
Nowitzki from the foul line. Well, that you expect. The other end, Berea back in, as is Eric Maynard. Nowitzki, extra pass, wide open three for Terry. Puts it in. Jason Terry makes it a 4-point game.
Pick and rolls.
They weathered the early storm, but not here in the fourth quarter. Ibaka by the one-hander. Nowitzki's foul. And now they're in the penalty. Not smart. Terry kicks it out to Marion. Nowitzki. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Pulls up. Puts it in. Dirk Nowitzki makes it an 8-point game, and Scott Brooks needs a timeout. A 7-0 run by Dallas, and they're still very much in this one.
Good defense by Nick Collison, but Dirk Nowitzki under control. Trying to climb and chip away at the lead. A thing of beauty. Rainbow jump shot. Nick Collison, you know the rules. Hand down, man down. Dirk, 29 big points.
More rebounds. Westbrook pulls up, puts it in. Big bucket from Russell Westbrook. Credit Collison and the 20th offensive rebound for the Thunder tonight. Nowitzki right back with a three. 7-point game as we approach 2 minutes remaining.
Charts. Absolutely off the charts.
So 2 misses right there. Nowitzki on the drive. Nice fake. Puts it up, puts it in. Oh, what a tough shot. It looked like he got hit as well. And it's a 5-point game. Very much alive. Nowitzki spinning on Collison, turning, falling away. Oh, he puts it in. Dirk Nowitzki knocks it down. It's a 3-point game.
And Cephalosha's going to have to be ready to shoot the ball, and they're going to have to trust him. This is well defended. Nick Collison, he's being left out there on an island. The shot fake, the step through, the one-legged fadeaway jump shot. You're talking degree of difficulty of 11 on a scale of 1 to 10. And this one is a 12. Again, the use of the shot fake. The contorted body.
He continues to do it in the fourth quarter, double figures in every fourth quarter so far in this series. including game 2 in the loss. And right now, Dallas trying to make an unbelievable comeback, down 15 with 4:50 to go. Durant makes the drive. Cross court to Sefolosha. Sefolosha, the three. Short. Bounce won't go. Marion tips it to Terry. And Kidd will bring it up. Shot clock is turned off. Mavericks will not use their last timeout. In the hands of Nowitzki. Back to Kidd. Kidd pulls back. 7 seconds. Collison called for the foul as he grabbed Nowitzki. And Dirk Nowitzki with a chance to tie the game at the line with 6.4 remaining. You see him grab him around the right wrist. That happens. Now Nowitzki. So clutch at the line. Now the foul to give as you see the ball boys cleaning up the sweat from the players falling.
Oh, a smart play by the ball boys in Oklahoma City. Ice Dirk Nowitzki.
37 points. 11 more here in the fourth. A chance to tie it. Clutch. Timeout Thunder. A 17-2 run in just over 4.5 minutes. Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavericks, trailing by 15 in the fourth, have tied the game.
And if you're Scott Brooks, you've got to ask yourself, am I going to keep Sefolosha?
Final seconds to Durant. Durant fires up, blocked by Marion. Kidd hasn't caused time. You can certainly catch and shoot. Alley-oop to Marion, deflected by Ibaka, and we go to overtime. Road wins. And now still with a chance to go up 3-1. Nowitzki on the drive. Collison fouled him. It won't go, and that's 5 fouls on Collison as we check in with Dorsberg.
Scott Brooks walked into his team's huddle and said to his young guys, listen, keep your spirits up. We are at home. We've got 5 minutes.
Playing with the 5 fouls right up on Nowitzki. Nowitzki kicks it out in the corner. Kidd fakes, fires a three. It's good. Jason Kidd from downtown. They're going to review it, which would give Dallas a 3-point lead. Fires up the three. That won't go. And the Dallas Mavericks have won.
Dirk, you trailed this game for the vast majority of the evening, at times by a significant number. How does this group muster what's necessary to take this one?
Well, we kept believing. I think finally we got some rebounds. I think that was killing us all night long. They got second chance points, tip outs, and there in the last couple minutes we got great stops. Finally got some rebounds, and it really helped us our flow. They couldn't really guard us off the transition, and we needed to get some stops, and that was big down the stretch.
You're a humble man, I know, but Jeff Van Gundy called what you did tonight legendary. What is your reaction to that?
For some reason in this series, I can't get a rebound. You know, I'm averaging like 4 rebounds in this series. But other than that, had a good shooting rhythm from the beginning. Guys found me in my spots, and I was able to shoot over them some. So that was great. But a lot of credit to Jason Kidd. I mean, his defensive battle made the big three there in overtime that really put us over the top.
There was a time where the label on this team was soft. What does this kind of win do to that label?
Well, I think when we came through this playoffs, play hard. I think Tyson and Haywood added length and toughness in the paint for us, and they came really to play today. I thought Haywood played a phenomenal game after last game, and Tyson really was big down the stretch for us, contesting shots. So those two big guys added a lot to our ball club, and we're happy with this win, but it's not over yet.
Appreciate it, Dirk. As usual, Mike, humble.
Unbelievable, Doris. This is a different Maverick team than we've seen in recent.
The Oklahoma City Thunder with their backpacks against the wall Wednesday night, trailing 3-1 to the Mavs OKC in a win or go home for good situation. To the highlights we go. Mavs up by 4, and they meant business. Dirk with the crazy spin. Serge Ibaka lost like Nemo. Jason Terry feeling it. From the wing, he knocks down the triple. Crowd's going crazy. JT with 12 off the bench. OKC trying to respond. Good idea to get that man the ball. Kevin Durant on the alley-oop. Russell Westbrook shot it 15 times in the first half. Got a little criticism for it, but he gets that one to go, plus the foul. JJ Barea
very effective off the bench. 14 off the pine for Barea. James Harden. Nobody had a better day than that guy off the bench. How about 23 for Harden on the night? Off the miss here, Sean Marion, the Matrix, with the follow jam, keeping the Mavs close. Sean with 26 on the night, only 2 Mavs starters in double figures. Westbrook to the cup, then he gets it again, lays it in. He's been picking it up in the second half all series long. How about 31 points? 11 of 28 shooting, though. The ridiculous one. Alvita James. He goes baseline and gets filthy with it. 26 points, 9 boards on the night for Dirk. Westbrook continuing the stroke. OKC up by 8 at that point. And looking for more. Nick Collison with the jam. Collison with 12 points, 12 boards on the night, but Dirk leading the Mavs comeback. He hits the big 3 there. Dallas up by 1. OKC unable to take care of the basketball late. Turnovers have been killing them. Marion with the jam and the foul on the other end. Under 15 ticks left. Durant heaves a long 3 up with his team down by 4. James Harden looking for 1. He goes off front iron, and that was all she wrote. Bucket there didn't count at the end. Didn't matter anyway. The Mavs rally from 8 late, and they're headed to the NBA Finals for just the second time in team history.